morning, everyone. Dawn. Go Team Mary. I didn't think it was gonna be this windy, so I don't think I can use my gimbal. Gimbal is very weak to the strong wind. Like for a few moments it's fine, but then we get like sudden gusts of wind like this. I don't know about even like about the microphone either. Like, can you guys hear me okay? It's kind of cloudy today. We're gonna turn around the camera though. Now you know how windy this is. There you go. So it's kind of gloomy weather. Yesterday was pretty nice, but how you guys doing? Good morning, morning. Hello. So I don't see Tokyo Tower. Oh, there it is. I can just like see the tip of Tokyo Tower. I am doing very well. It's like, look at that. It's just so windy. So we'll see. We'll see how this is gonna turn out. I was a little bit worried about the rain. Like for some reason, every single Sunday is rainy. Last week was rainy, and I don't remember a week before. The week before was okay. No. I wanted to do the Sakura walk, so I didn't do. What is this place? It's got like a big garden in here. I never really come to this area. Weather isn't too bad. I just like today, I just wanted to kind of walk around. I just realized like never actually did a live stream near Tokyo Tower. I have been to a Skytree maybe like twice, 3 times. But I think I walk across this Mida River or something. But I don't think this is a park. This is like, look at the tall apartment. I think this is like a part of the apartment. I don't think this is a garden. So today it might be a little bit shaky because I'm not using my gimbal. I don't want to break my gimbal. But yeah, see, this is not a garden. It looks like a garden though. It's pretty nice. I can't tell if this is like a office building or just like resident area. Maybe like first floor, second floor is like office building. Maybe they have some shops and stuff. It is a fancy area. We'll go to one piece of below Tokyo Tower. If I can reach to a Tokyo Tower, maybe I might. I don't think I ever been in Tokyo Tower. Did they have shops? I didn't know. I have. Oh, there's a little torii gate here. Kind of brand new. Very random. So let's go into that little park, not park, garden. Yeah, see, like these are kind of like, yeah, shops and restaurants and stuff like that on the first floor. They even have 7-Eleven. Like today is Sunday, by the way. No people. No people. What kind of shop is this? Oh, it's a cake shop. Looks very nice. Pastry shop. Oh, I'm trapped. Ow. I bumped into stuff. Yeah, the Torii Tower is for shrine. That Torii is for shrine. I think there is a shrine up on the mountain. We'll discover that. 7-Eleven here. Whoa, it's so windy. It's so windy. It is 3 a.m. in my country now. Wow. Aren't you sleepy yet? These flowers are cute. Are these like kind of like type of lily? Wow, it goes like all the way down there, connecting 2 different buildings. Kerosene, hey! Yeah, of course you know everything. Yep, it is the Atago Shrine. Exactly. So we're gonna discover Atago Shrine later. But I just want to check out this like big garden thing. Wow. So within those like tall buildings, like we have like little gardens and little cubes and stuff. Lawn. Oval Cafe. And of course, like if you go to like those like fancy areas like Minatoku or like maybe I don't know like Otemachi or somewhere, you can suddenly you can tell that those are rich areas because like suddenly you start getting like those random arts. Toranomon Hills. So chill. Oh, looks like a nice cafe. It is a beautiful area. We have been to, I think last year. Oh, like all those buildings are connected. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna turn around somewhere because I want to check out the shrine, to be honest. And then we lost the sight of Tokyo Tower, so we're gonna turn around here. But it's near the Christmas market that we went last year. So that place was kind of nice too. I think I hit up like Roppongi. I think Roppongi Hills or whatever it's called. It's like one of the most popular Christmas market. But that was like way smaller than I thought. Like I checked that out. I didn't want to do a live stream because I didn't want to risk it. Like risk anything. Whoa, so windy. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do. I'm like trying to cover. I'm pretty sure like I'm trying to cover the microphone part of my phone. So like I can block the wind. But the wind is just not great at all. Let's go down that way. Azabuda Hills near this area. I think so. I think Azabuda Hills was the one that we went for Christmas market, and then the Axis was like the only train that goes there is like Hibiya line or something. So it was a little tricky to get there, but like they had like less people and then like really nice area, so I kind of liked it there rather than Roppongi. Go. It's very quiet. Oh, nice little water. Like, this is the other thing, like if you come to like Minato-ku and those rich areas, like you suddenly start seeing like some streams and stuff like this. Okay, let's discover the shrine. Let's take a look at the Tori Gate. Let's go up to Tori Gate. And then see if we can find the actual shrine. What has been your favorite part of Tokyo so far? That's a good question. Like part means like area? Or I personally that's a okay, area wise I like the east side because like everything is kind of accessible compared to the west side. I'm not a big fan of like Shibuya and Shinjuku and Ikebukuro and all that. It just, you know, it's kind of noisy and too many young people. And then so where was it? I don't think it was like, you know, like in the center of Shibuya, but like somewhere there, like I think like Yoyogi or somewhere, I can't remember. But like me and my friend are having lunch, and we will be having lunch, and I wanted to make a reservation, but it's so popular that they have like very specific rules that they don't like randomly accept reservation. It's just like a small cafe, nothing so special, right? It's kind of like they have like washoku and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But then when I call and say, hey, like, is it possible to make a reservation? You're like, yeah, but you can only make a reservation 2 weeks ahead. And so like at the time, like they're like, okay, call us back on this date, right? And then you can only make a reservation. Yeah, so this is a Tori Gate, and it says Atago Jinja. So Atago is the name of like the place around here, I guess. I saw like Atago Dental Clinic or something, and then like Atago AS building sign over there. So just the name of the area. They have like some grave over there. Wait, is that the shrine? I have no idea. Anyway, the sidewalk, I thought this is a sidewalk, and it's getting narrower and narrower, and I just like the same width as the tree. But this is a nice place. I think this is like a ryokan or something. Maybe like restaurant, like Japanese style, traditional, expensive one. I'm gonna stay on this narrow path. Ooh, that looks interesting. What was I talking about? Yeah. So I call up again, and then they were like, oh, you can only make a reservation for 11 a.m. when we open. And I was like, oh, right? And so like, we're like, so how about, like, because we wanted to have lunch around 1. And so like, what if we want to have lunch around 1? Do we have to kind of like wait in line? And they're like, well, we'll be sold out by then. I was like, okay, fine, right? So I'll make a reservation at 11. And they also said that like if you are 10 minutes late, more than 10 minutes late, your reservation will be canceled. Like, okay, cool. All right, so oh, maybe this is the shrine. Maybe not. Oh, the wind has stopped. Yay. There are some people. Oh, that's nice. Let's turn around here. Oh, it's got some cafe and stuff. So yeah. Sherry's voice is very relaxing, thank you. They got some like Jesus statue there. People are bowing. I don't know what these are. There's like the wind has calmed down, that's good. That looks like a little cafe there. Yeah, the tent is closed. I don't know why, and I don't know what those tents are for. Doesn't look like food stalls. Look at the little, I don't know, like should I call it shrine or mini shrine? Mini shrine. Ooh, that's a little cute garden there. Benzai Tensha. God of success and in extracurricular activities, economic fortune. That doesn't look like what it says in Japanese. Why? Because like in Japanese it says like this is like to protect the sea, the ocean. I have no idea. Oh, they have a little donation box over there. I was wondering what they were doing. They have a little cafe there. Associated with the water and dragons. I didn't see the word dragon. Kombucha. What is kombucha? Do you know kombucha? Ice cream. We have some like mochi and yokan and then more like Japanese sweet stuff. Is it too late to know Japanese people maybe? I've seen some like Facebook posts, I guess, that there's like a group or something like page that collect like weird Japanese, weird like Japanglish kind of things, and there are so many things that that they got. I guess they like especially in Tokyo, they have to have like label for like in English and Chinese and Korean and all those languages, and I think they get kind of lazy as certain languages, and they be like, I was gonna say, they have like, I think the one that I saw was the like some sort of sauce. Like they have 3 different kinds of sauces that you can use for like udon or something, and then in Japanese they are like, they label like how different they are, right? Like this is like sweet sauce or like mild or spicy or something like that, and then in English it's like sauce. So hey, carp, maybe he's hungry. He's giant. Look at that. He looks hungry though. There are more people than I thought. So this is the entrance to the shrine. That's the shrine. It looks more modern than I thought. For some reason, like, I don't know why, but like, you know, at shrines they have places that you can buy charms and stuff like that. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? And then those places, oh, they are doing some like praying thing. Cool. I came from the very side entrance. This is the main entrance. I didn't know.
Maybe the priest of this temple will make a...
There we go. Here we go. This is the main entrance. There we go. Oh, that's the main entrance. There we go. Oh, what? Whoa, this is steep. This, wow. This is just way too, like, look at the little kid. He's so steep. So seems like this shrine is located on the one of the like highest mountains in the all Tokyo 23 wards. So the staircase, the steep staircase, is very iconic for this shrine. Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I didn't feel like I was going uphill. But then if you come from the main entrance, then yeah. You have some like puff rice and it's got jugoen. So usually, like, each shrine or temple has like kind of like theme. I shouldn't say theme probably, but like what kind of like god that they enshrine and like how they're built and everything like that. This one, it's kind of, you know, small and compact, and then, you know, doesn't look like, wow, this is like one of the biggest shrine or anything like that. However, it was built under the order of Ieyasu Tokunaga, so that's someone that even I, who don't really care about history, know. Like one of the shogunate, right? Like the most famous shogunate. So, but yeah. So, what? Go through the series of Tori, like Fushimi, like what? Really?
Yeah, we're trying to make minus outdoor stuff.
They have an NHK building over there. So this particular shrine is to protect well, I don't know, like area or people from fire. And speaking of which, I don't know if you caught any news. I don't know how widely it was broadcast, But the end of last month, now like there are so many people lined up. The end of last month, I got a text message from my sister-in-law, and she's like, well, she does a little work for me, and she's like, hey, just a heads up, right now I'm fine, my family's fine, however, I just wanted to let you know if something suddenly changed. And I was like, oh, what, you okay? Like, what's going on? And I don't think, like, I think it just, yeah, I think I can't just, like, film that little shop. I can just, like, go in here. It should be fine. And then she was like, oh, Wayne! And, so she's like, so there is a wildfire going on. Like, I know there's like a way to pray, like, you know, which order that you have to visit all these like little shrines, but I have no idea. So just so you know, even the Japanese person doesn't know how to do all those things. So I'm kind of like, every time I visit those like shrines and temples, I'm kind of amazed at like how many people know exactly what they're doing. So just so you know, it's not like a common thing that everybody knows. But I usually just copy other people. Anyway, shall we go down the steep stairs, or like should we explore a little wood area, like forest? Can we like, how do we come up here? Which path do we take? Like, I know like main staircase, if I go down and just like lead us to the main street. I want to take like little secret path. So anyway, so the wildfire was going on in Ehime. My sister-in-law, she lives in different prefecture with my brother. However, oh, there's like other path too. Nice. And then she's like, so I'm back in my hometown and visiting my family and all that. And she's like, so the wildfire that's been going around like for the past like week or so is going more wild day by day, and I might need to evacuate. And I was like, what? Right? And so she had to do some like work, but like there's a possibility that one, she might have to, like, her and family might need to evacuate, and two, even if they don't have to evacuate, there is a possibility of the severe outage because of that. And at that time, there was other fire going on, maybe like even bigger one in Okayama prefecture. That's just like across the sea. And so I knew about the Okayama because it was very, like, you know, widely broadcast. So it's all over the internet and then like TV and news and stuff like that. What is that? Huh, it's a cheese shop. Interesting. And how many steps going down? I don't know. I didn't count. Let's go up. Yeah, and so, but because like all the TV and the media was focusing on Okayama, so Okayama, I thought Okayama was like pretty bad, and then Ehime wasn't too bad. I just thought. Then turned out that fire in Ehime was the worst one in the history. I learned that afterwards. And it burned like, 400 hectare or something. I can't really imagine hectare. But then so her family was fine. Her family didn't have to evacuate, but still, and then she was able to do all the work that she needed to do at that time. But constantly she was kind of like, kept in touch with me and saying, hey, still like there's a possibility of like outage and everything. My house is like way far from that fire, so my house was fine. She lives in a different city, and but still it was like we never really heard any news where there's like a massive wildfire going on in my area, like in Ehime, right? And then like seems like over 600 people had to evacuate. I don't think it burned any houses. It was like more kind of stayed in the mountain. So then we just like come around here. Interesting. My finger. I'm trying to like hold the phone with my between my fingers so that it covers the microphone to kind of point the microphone towards me. Then it got really red. My pinky's like kind of giving up. So I'm not here to broadcast NHK. I'm kind of against it. I think everybody's against it. Where does this lead to? So we keep forgetting about our plan for today. Where's the Tokyo Tower? We need to go to the Tokyo Tower. What is this? Where does this lead? I had to make a train transfer in Okayama. The quality was pretty bad. Why did I have to change my plans to stay there? Whoa, wow, you were there around that time. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Where does this staircase lead to? They have like massive construction going on. Let's get down. Let's just get down. Is it true every household has to pay an HK monthly or something like that? Yep. It's in the Constitution. It's just like, I don't know. It was supposed to be like unbiased TV program. It's like a national TV or something, right? So there's no commercial. And so none of, this place is nice. None of the companies can control what they air. That was the original, I guess, thought. But things have changed, and then NHK got like very cocky, and then they really hire like more. What's up there? Let's go up. Oh, I see Tokyo Tower. Can't you just let them know that you don't have a TV? Well, technically, yes. So, well, the Japanese Constitution haven't been revised after from like World War II, right? So it's been the same. So everything that's written there has been stayed in the way that was written originally. Whoa, that's like a really big statue. I wonder that's like a particular one person's grave. What? And so every household did have a TV. And so everyone had to pay an NHK fee. And but in 21st century, right? Not so many people own a TV, including myself. And then they got kind of pissed off because they want to get all those money, and they never had to like beg for the money, right? Because like it's in the constitution, it's like a citizen's duty to pay NHK. So NHK thinks that they have the right to collect all the money, and so they hire all those like almost Yakuza people, almost, not like 100% Yakuza, but like almost Yakuza people to bang on those like resident doors. And it's very aggressive. Like they yell at you, they swear at you, and then like even if you like try to like open the door even a little bit, they will put their feet down between the doors, so like they forced to open the door. And yeah, some people just like come inside, and they are very, very aggressive. And so now, like I think last year, they have a little restaurant here. I think there was like last year that the Japanese government made a law for NHK that they are not allowed to physically go to or send people to the resident houses anymore. So the only thing that they can do now is to deliver mails. Like elephants. And so nowadays I think it's more peaceful because they cannot send anyone there. What is this? I'm guessing this is a temple. Is it a temple? Seriously, no one here. Looks like a temple. Yabai Yakuza. Yeah. So can we go down there? Oh yeah, this is a temple. Please be careful. Private properties, no sightseeing. So that will lead to a grave. So if you have grave there, you can go in. Private property. They should have like a bigger sign here. Seriously, no one. Oh, Wayne! Thank you so much for the super chat. Very interesting walk, Sherry. Thank you, thank you. That is interesting. The scale is much bigger. Seishoji, Empukuji, Annex. I cannot read that kanji. There's a kanji there. I need like hiragana or something. I can't read it. I have no idea what this temple is. I wonder if there's any sign at the entrance. And like right now, but like NHK is like announcing that they have be collecting less money every year, and because people don't have TV now, and we have like tuneless TV that we can't watch NHK or something like that, and and there was like a court case over that. And then the one that I know is that it doesn't matter, like if you have a tunerless TV, then you can't physically watch NHK. If you own a TV, you technically have to pay an NHK fee or something. But then still, like there are so many like smart TV that you can't watch regular TV programs, right? So I don't know like where is the line there, but NHK is working their butt off to charge NHK fee for people who own a smartphone now. Like if you have a smartphone, you should be paying that money. And like, what? You know? Let's go up there. Like, Japanese self-defense is like very tricky as well, like self-defense law. So that like even if they are technically trespassing, right? Even if you open the door for them, you are not welcoming them in. Ooh, they got the big bell. Oisho. Please don't sound. So I guess, oh, is it like automatic? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. There are automatic ones, and there are ones that you can actually ring the bell, but that one, please do not sound. So like even if they are trespassing, if you hurt them, you go to jail. That's Japanese law. I think in like North America, if somebody trespassing, and then even if you shoot them, as long as like you're giving them like enough warning or something, I don't know. But technically, like they are in the bad, right? Like they are trespassing, and that you are the homeowner. So even if you hurt them or worse, kill them. Because there was, I think that was like before, couple years, 10 years before I study abroad. Can you still ring it? No, I can't. They said don't ring it. So I can't ring the bell. If you go to like, you know, certain temples, like there are some bells are for tourists. So you can just ring it. Are you going to the Friendship Festival this year? What is that? I have no idea what that is. So way before I study abroad, this is like a very famous story of international students, like Japanese international students. And, ooh, nice stream. That ooh. There's a really, really big statue over here. That I don't know, maybe you have heard it. It's the same organization that I used to study abroad. It's like one of the like oldest. It's got like the longest history of like sending students overseas. Anyway, look at that big statue. Daikannon. Howa? Daikannon. Really, like, it's very hard to read those kanji. I thought there was like some explanation there. I thought it was like a plaque or something, but nothing there. So one of the international Japanese student who was studying abroad in America, he went to his friend's house. He got dropped off by his host sister or something, and he went for a Halloween party. And but he made a mistake, and it wasn't his friend's house. It was somebody else's house. We can cross a little. We can cross a little river. And of course, it was a Halloween party, so he was wearing a costume. And the guy answers the door, and he starts screaming "freeze" and threatening him with a gun. And but he didn't understand English, or like if they say like stop or something, and maybe he could have understood, but he just kept approaching, and then the man shot him, and he died. The student died. But the man never, I don't think he got ever charged with like anything. He got away with it. He got away with it, self-defense, because it was his property, and then he shouted freeze, so like that means warning, right? And the student just kept approaching to him, which means he was trespassing. And so it was like kind of it is a very sad story. And I think the family, the victim's family, had like a lot of I think I can't remember, really can't remember, but like they travel back and forth to Japan and the States, and then like met with the president at the time, and like president of course like show some like sympathy, and then like led to like kind of like gun control and everything like that. But of course it's like almost impossible in the States. And so, but yeah, it's just like it's a very like difficult case. So, but like the story has been told to all the international students within the organization, because it's just, you need to be careful, especially Japanese people. I see it myself, like Japanese people are surrounded by like very safe environment, and being like 16, 15, 16, 17, they don't know how dangerous it is to go other countries, and there's almost no place like Japan. And so of course like all the stories are very sad and all. However, there are a lot of people who got in trouble, and then like being kidnapped, and then being murdered and stuff like that. It's just like they just don't have the sense of security. They just trust everyone. It depends on what state it happens. But yes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember which state it was. But even like I lived in Missouri, right? And I had a pretty basic, English communication skills and understanding, and I quickly made friends with locals. And so even if I'm like driving, I didn't drive, but like go on a drive with my friends and stuff like that, we knew where to go, where to go, where not to go. I just wanted to check what this is. Oh, this is like no, this is not a smoking area. I thought this was a smoking area. It's just like a bench. It's not like we can have like a nice view or anything. Cool. And yeah, so what was I gonna say? What are we talking about? This happens a lot. In case you didn't notice. Like this is not just like live stream, and I was like, oh, live stream sometimes is like hard because like I want to like pay attention to what's around me. Look at these cute little. Are these like torches? Maybe. I don't know. But like, I'm trying to pay attention to the surroundings, and then also I want to focus on my story. And then I was like, oh, what I'm talking about. And then like if I'm like with friends, like I'm like actually talking. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. It's like a tea house or something. Bamboo. Then like my friends would tell me, I think I'm in the I'm trapped. But then like my friends would tell me like, yeah, you were talking about this, right? And but like if it's live stream, there's a time lag as well, so no one can tell me like, oh, you're talking about this. But what was it? So like I talk to locals, and then the local tells me, because like I was in Missouri, but like if you drive towards Illinois for like, I don't know, an hour, less than an hour, you could easily go into East St. Louis. And East St. Louis is very, very, very dangerous. Like it has one of the worst number of murder cases or something. It is like very dangerous place. And so people will tell me that no matter what reason, you don't want to get off this exit of the highway or something like that. And like otherwise, like if you accidentally get off the highway from this certain like exit, you're done, right? So can Sherry arrive Tokyo Tower safely? I keep forgetting. Let's see. Let's see where the Tokyo Tower is though. We're still like very far away from Tokyo Tower. I kept forgetting that was the goal. I might need your help though. That's no what he's saying, yo. I might need your help. I don't know exactly where I am. I never thought that I would be able to get to the Tokyo Tower. Because it's me. It should be, on Google Maps, it should be like 5-minute walk from this Atago shrine. But I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, so like if you have like a basic communication skills and know that when people say it is dangerous, don't go, that means it is dangerous and don't go, or you might die. Then you're fine in the most places. But I had a few Japanese friends there. I don't normally hang out with Japanese people, but one of the reason is because of this. There's like, oh yay, Tokyo Tower. It's actually really nice. Let's head over there. Just gotta try to. I hope it's not a rainbow situation that you chase Tokyo Tower, the Tokyo Tower moves further and further. But we did like a little like daily day trip or something. 4, 5, 6 of us, and not only Japanese people, like Japanese people and some other like locals and international students, and then one of the Japanese girls, she is very friendly, she is very positive, and she's cheerful, and so normally I appreciate that. But then that's fine when you are just talking to like you know, hanging out with people within the campus. But like once you step outside of campus, you don't talk to strangers, you know. That's like basic rule. Like if people are like, you know, if you just need to kind of know that if the person is like fine or not fine. And if they're like, oh hi, they can say hi, right, and smile back, sure. But like she just like talked to like random guy, and it was like, you know, nothing like personal or anything, and he got really upset, and we were like, we kind of had to stop her, like, hey, you don't talk to stranger, right? Is that Rolls Royce? Maybe. I don't think this is the right way. It's going up. Does anybody know how to get to the Tokyo Tower? This is a school. Can we just like go around? I was like, why am I hungry? It's noon. That's why. It's getting hot. It has been very hot these days. But like at night it's kind of cold, so you need like a coat. And then during the day it's very hot, so you don't need a coat. Oh, oh, oh. It's getting closer. What a school, having Tokyo Tower in the background. Nothing happened. We just like pulled her aside and then told her like, do not talk to strangers. But yeah, it's just like that. I mean, she has a great character. She's a wonderful person, but she doesn't have a sense of security. And sometimes I had like other like female Japanese friend who hitchhiked through I don't know, like through a few states or something. I was like, well, you just got lucky, right? You just got lucky. That's it. Like, if you have a common sense, I don't like to use the word like common sense, but like if you have a common sense, you don't do that. You know, like you might do that if you know that like when something happened, when you're in trouble, if you can like beat the other person. Like if you have a beefy guy, and sure you can hitchhike, right? But like as a tiny Japanese female, you don't hitchhike in other countries. like I'm going further and further. I just had the sight of the entire Tokyo Tower, but I can't see it now. The tall buildings. Hi, Kyle. Somebody say hi, Kyle. Hi, Kyle. How do I get there? It's going over there. The tower is over there. Can anybody tell me the way? I should probably start like saying the name of the things that I see so you guys can spot me. But I don't see anything. But the address is like Shiba Koen. Like resident areas. There's a church. There's a church over here. There's a cop over there. Scandinavian modern. Alright, I know it's on the left. So let's go to the left. Maybe I made it. Oh, I made it. I made it. I made it. I can see. Oh, I can see the carps. Wait. Is it around that time already? It's during Golden Week, right? So it's a little early. But they already have the koinobori up. I feel like those are the lines to go to the Tokyo Tower. Not lining up. I am not lining up. Why are they stopping? What's happening? Or are they just taking pictures? Oh, they're just taking pictures, okay. Yay, we made it! We made it to the Tokyo Tower. I see. Makes sense. People want to take a photo here. Tower paparazzi. The garden hills. There are a lot of hills. And it's got so much wind here. I don't want to get hit by a car. Here we go. Oh, there are so many koinobori. Oh, by the way, I released a video last week about my fully furnished apartment. So if you haven't watched it, if you haven't shared with your friends, please do. It became one of the most popular videos that I released recently, so I think we have like a lot of fun, you know, watching it together, the premiere. Whoa! like, you know, put it in the background when you're working or something. Play a few times or some watch time. I appreciate it. You have like a little tunnel there. I never really knew what they have in Tokyo Tower. They have like few shops. Mostly ramen. They have ice cream. Somebody said One Piece, right? I don't see One Piece though. Interesting. Tokyo Tower Alley. Watched it 4 times. Thank you. Thank you so much. Team Berry. There's a weird pink guy over there. Ah, you can buy ticket there. Interesting. Pretty sure we can't film inside.
Wenn die anderen kommen, ich bin auf Klo.
Let's go around. I spy mascot. I know. Mascot is just like... Is it meant to be like a Tokyo Tower? But like Tokyo Tower is not pink. More like, I thought Tokyo Tower is like red before I first came here, and I realized it's orange. Like, see? Can you guys see it? That's orange. Let's go around. They're doing some sales here with the car and the watch. Go up here. Yeah, windy and rainy. It's gonna rain in the afternoon. It's very windy. Like, weekdays are fine lately, but weekends, no, not a great weather. Yesterday was okay, but like not Sunday. Not Sunday at all. Tokyo Tower. It looks kind of smaller in person. Hey Wayne, thank you so much again. Crepe fund. Yeah, I saw the crepe. I didn't mention it because it wasn't open, but good catch. Thank you so much. So from a lot of people usually line up on this street to take a photo with the Tokyo Tower. It felt like flip. You can kind of see. Nope, my hair is not great. And so I'll turn around. If I do this, you can kind of see why. See? So a lot of people take a moment here-ish. Today is not a blue sky, so there aren't so many people, but sometimes there's like a ridiculously long line to take a photo with the Tokyo Tower. Here we go. See? Pretty sure those people, well, maybe they're just waiting around. So here we go. All of these are cherry trees. There you go. So we made it. If you can stand in a line. Yes, if you can stand in line. Me. Anyway, we made it. I didn't think that I was gonna make it to the Tokyo Tower because I don't have sense of direction. But we made it in within, you know, hour and a half. Because if I go over that and my phone will die. Anyway, it was like very windy, but thank you so much for joining and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, Dawn! Okay. Dawn, thank you so much for the super chat. You aim for giri giri. Thank you. Thanks for the tour. Thank you so much for joining and the super chat. Like last time, I think I did the you swooped in and then like I clicked end and then I was like I did the norm thing, like I have to I was like wait, cancel the end. Right, so I think there's like one stream that I did like, you know, end it and then cancel it and I was like, oh thank you. But anyway, bye guys.